YouTube, what it do? If you're my fam, welcome back. You new to the channel, just call me Kinfolk. So look, nah, I know y'all ain't seen my beautiful face in a long time. You know what I'm saying? YouTube, man, they put me in the kitty corner, man. For I guess I was spreading too much truth. They took the Ukraine video down. I ain't been able to speak for 7 days. I ain't been able to make a post. You know what I'm saying? But this ain't nothing new. I've been getting strikes ever since my first day I came on YouTube. That just comes with this. Everybody that do this type of work, they know how this shit work. But I'm back. Well, I'll be back when you're watching this. I'm still on strike right now, but when you're watching this, I'm back. So I gotta catch up on what's been going on, man. It's like YouTube days is like dog years, you feel me? So yeah, this happened about a couple of days ago by the time y'all seeing this. So Traci Braxton, right, member of the Braxton family, just died at 50 years old. So y'all already know I'm finna break down the gematria. We finna see what's going on. So like I said, man, in my previous videos, man, I don't touch on every single celebrity death because if I don't see enough numerology, if I don't see enough signs that point towards it being a sacrifice, I'm not just gonna hop on here and say it was a sacrifice. So obviously, if I made a video on it, I've seen enough, and now it's time to record. So first off, we got singer and actor Traci Braxton, star of Braxton Family Values, has died at 50 years old, right? You know, 50, that 5 days before her sister Tamar Braxton's birthday in March, on March 17th, right? Tony, which is her other sister, Toni Braxton. Tony, her first name equals 50 as well, right? So if we take Toni Braxton's birthday, I believe these are sisters, right? These are all sisters, Traci, Toni, and Tamar, right? Okay. So we got Toni, her birthday is October 7th, right? Now we got October 7th also equals 50 in gematria. So this leads me to believe so far that this could have been a sacrifice for the Braxton family, the Braxton sisters. You feel me? Toni and Tamar. The numbers between Toni is a lot stronger. As we go through this video, Toni's numerology with Traci is a lot stronger than the rest of the members of the family. So just keep that in mind as we move along, right? And they make sure, like always, bro, you got to pay attention to these words that they use in these publications, bro. So they Toni Braxton shared a moving tribute to her sister on Instagram, calling her quote unquote a bright light, right? So you got to pay attention to these words that they decide to use in these headlines. And you know, when these artists hop on Instagram and mourn for they lost family member, pay attention to what they saying, because the clues is all there. So bright light equals 66 in the full reduction and the single reduction, right? So we getting that 666 numerology right there. Moving on, if we take the day that Traci Braxton died, right, March 12th, 2022, and we take murder, we get the same numerology, that 34 and 38. And we've seen this with damn near every sacrifice. We see the number 38 sticking out to us, right? And it's also killing, and March 12th, you get the same numerology as well. So this might have been, like I said, a blood sacrifice. So let's continue. Now they said she died from a private battle with esophageal. I've never even heard of that type of cancer. It's crazy how these regular artists, pay attention to how these celebrities are dying. The rappers are always getting killed. You know, the rappers that rap about guns and killing, they always end up getting killed. The ones that rap about drugs, they always die from drugs. It's nothing but a script. This shit is a movie. It's nothing but a script. It's easy for the rappers to die from being killed because what do they rap about? They hang around the hood. So when the average person hears about it, all they gonna pass it off as senseless senseless violence, right? That's what they're gonna pass it off as. Well, he shouldn't have been in the hood. It's easy to do it that way. The rapper that raps about drugs, it's not a surprise that he overdosed. It goes along with their narrative. It goes along with their storyline. You see what I'm saying? Now the actors, the celebrities, the ones that have nothing to do with violence, why do they never get killed? They never get killed. They always have cancer. They had a heart attack. They had a stroke. They're always having this quiet battle with cancer that nobody knew about. It's a private battle, a family matter. When these celebrities that aren't around violence, this is what happens to them. Chadwick Boseman died at 42 years old, the same day as Jackie Robinson Day, in which he played Jackie Robinson, and he wore the number 42. But see, Google changed his birthday. I noticed it before I was even making videos. This was when I first had that sense that I should make a video, but I didn't. This was like maybe what, like 2 years ago when Chadwick Boseman died, the Black Panther. Google changed his birthday from 42 to 43. But if you actually look, his birthday, he died when he was 42, right? The number 42, slavery, it's all connected to black people. Hood, slavery, Martin, Malcolm X, all 42 numerology. So they killed Chadwick Boseman on a 42 numerology. But moving on to this case right here, esophageal cancer, right? Once again, we get that 44 numerology. So once again, this sticks out as a killing, a murder, a sacrifice, right? Because we've seen this 44 so many times. And for the new people that are here, because I know this is going to attract a lot of new people, so I got to break it down, because we've seen this so many times in the past, right? We got oath, we got kill, and we got cancer, right? All equal the same 44 numerology. The same thing as this case of cancer that she had, supposedly, right? It equals up to 44, the same numerology, right? That blood oath, that blood sacrifice that has to be made in Hollywood. We know how these folks get down. We know that you have to shed some type of blood. If you're not a part of their bloodline, if you're not a part of these royal families, you're gonna have to shed blood to let these people know that you down with them. They gonna blackmail you. They gonna do all type of things. This how it go. Nick Cannon's 5-month-old son Zen dead from brain cancer. Once again, someone else with cancer. That's how they killed the non-rappers. The non-rappers always have cancer. They always end up having cancer. These people in Hollywood most of them never live their full life. It's always something that cuts their life short, right? 5 months old, 44, December 7th, 44. Nick Cannon, 44. You see what I'm saying? That same 44 numerology that we continuously seeing when we adding up these numbers. That's all we doing. We taking these letters and we translating them to numbers. The same thing that the Egyptians used to do with hieroglyphics. So why would it be so far-fetched that now the English language is being decoded to get across messages? It's the same concept for thousands of years before we was even here. The languages have been used to decode messages. Brain and cancer, right? They said the baby had brain cancer, right? Brain and cancer have the same numerology. Peep the 44 as well. Zoe Bethel, the beauty pageant, Miss Alabama, they said she fell to her death from her 3rd floor window of her Miami condo, right? Zoe Bethel, she had the 44 in her name as well, right? And falling, which they said she did, they said she fell. Falling and murder equal the same numerology. So we can see how they taking these folks out by the numbers. Y'all got to pay attention. Now we go to Instagram. We go to Traci's official Instagram. Her last post was January 14th, and I forgot to put that in the thing as well. Hold on, let me see what I can see real quick, because I forgot about that. January 14th, 2022, and we get the 38. I didn't even know that. I did not even know that. I forgot to put that part. And we get the 38 once again for the killing, for the numerology. The 11 all across the board. 5 plus 6, 11. We got the 11. We got 101, 11. 3 plus 8, 11. The master number. This is why they do it like this. Master numbers. I hope y'all paying attention. I hope y'all take this serious because this is what's going on out here. I forgot to even put that in here. Was January 14th. I didn't know what was going to pop up. But coincidentally, this was her last post. So they was letting you know, you feel me? It's hard to know until these things happen. It's like you being a detective. You don't know that a killing is going to happen just because you're a professional detective. But it's easy to go back to the crime scene and see what happened. It's harder to tell like what celebrities is going to die ahead of time because it's so many, it's so much numerology going on. But now we can go back since we got this going on right here. Now we can take the clues and we can pinpoint what really happened here. And her last tweet, which this wasn't even the point that I was gonna make, but her last tweet has the 38 numerology for death, for murder by numbers, right? Murder by numbers, that 38. But what I wanted to point out was her last tweet was January 14th, which was 58 days before her death. If you include March 12th, we got 58 days. Now Tony, her sister's first name equal 58, right? Traci Renee, like I said, Traci and Tony have a lot of connections. Traci Renee Braxton and Tony Michelle Braxton, they full names, both you get the 105 numerology. 1 + 5 = 6. If you really want to go that route. I really don't like doing that, but if you must, then there's your 6, right? If we take October 7th, which is Tony, once again, like I told y'all, it's a lot of strong connections between Tony. Tony's birthday is October 7th. If we take October 7th, Traci's day of death, which was March 12, 2022, and the form of cancer she had, we all get the number 46, right? Sacrifice equals 46 in that same reduction, right? Reverse full reduction and full reduction. So forwards and backwards, same method, but forwards and backwards. Reduction meaning, it's easy to explain forwards. So reduction meaning, right, you get 1 through 9 regular, numerical assignment until you get to the 10th letter, which is J. J is now 1 in full reduction because 10, 1 + 0 = 1. So you reducing these letters to single digits basically. So Z being 8 because it's the 26th letter, 2 + 6 = 8. You see what I'm saying? So they breaking it down like that. So I guess you could break these numbers down like that and get that 6 from that 105. You see what I'm saying? I suppose you could do that. That could be, you feel me, your method. You know what I'm saying? I try not to do that because I try not to like feel like I'm reaching. You feel me? I like to just show y'all like what's here, clear as day. I'm not making up these numbers. I'm not photoshopping this. Sacrifice equals 46, right? Y'all can all go to the gematrinator.com and y'all can do this and see what's going on, right? Now we got Tony Braxton. Once again, Tony Braxton and Traci Renee, which is her middle name, we get 64, right? Kill and oath also equals 64. So like I said, it might have been that blood oath that had to be fulfilled. And we got Tamar Braxton. Her numerology is here too. So like I said, this could be a sacrifice for both sisters. I'm leaning more towards Tony, but they are a family, so it would be a sacrifice for both of them or all of them, I would think. But we got her birthday, which is March 17th, which is in 5 days, right? Well, it'll actually be the day that I'm back on YouTube. It'll be March 17th, right? Kill equals 17, oath equals 17, Tamar equals 17. So like I said, it could have been an oath on her behalf too, right? And if we get January 14th, oh yeah, that's just the thing that I typed, right? So that's what we got for this case right here. Another case of murder by numbers, clear as day. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that in the comments. Y'all Y'all been going crazy. Y'all been keeping the channel going while I've been gone. So I really appreciate that. Really appreciate y'all support. A lot of y'all been tapping in, emailing me, seeing what's going on, because y'all know it's abnormal for me to take so long with an upload, but that's what happens. I'm really hard-headed for real, because y'all been telling me to make a backup channel, so I'm finna do that. I'm about to make a backup channel, so expect that real soon, you know, just in case something like this happens again, we can still keep it going on another channel. You see what I'm saying? But that's it for this video, man. Y'all keep the recommendations going, y'all keep the love going. I appreciate all of y'all, every last one of y'all, man. I'm out.